All right, we should be live any second now. Any moment. And there we go. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Chris, and this is my channel, Bar None 11970. It is 1:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, I am doing an earlier video today, and today, of course, is December 8th, 2016. Welcome, one and all. I hope you are enjoying your day or about to enjoy your day, depending on when you're watching this video. And I got another little common sense video I want to make for you guys to let you think about all the lies that mainstream media loves to supply us with. And as you could see with the little comedy sketch on here about polling, I want to ask people, I mean, especially if you see the video that I made a couple of days ago, and according to the numbers, many of you have not. I want to thank YouTube for making sure that my information is very difficult to get out there. But I made a video about Jill Stein, and the video, in her own words, said 80% of the American people wanted this recount. And it makes you wonder about all of these supposed online polls and surveys that they do in the newspaper and on the television, how much of it is truthful? Now, obviously, if you go, and I showed the comments that were being left on Jill Stein's website. Now, obviously, I didn't show the thousands upon thousands of comments, but the ones that I did show, every single one of them was negative, quite the opposite of what she was claiming. And if you look at this entire election, the polls, the surveys, everybody was saying that Hillary Clinton was a shoo-in. She had like a 90% chance of winning in some places, and they guaranteed that they will win. And it makes you wonder. I want to ask you something. Now, Pyro Life is saying, what 80% what poll? And it just proves my point that most people, unfortunately, do not watch my videos. I made a video just the other day about Jill Stein, and in her own words, to justify the recount, she said, and I quote, 80% of America wanted this recount. And I have not met anybody that agrees with that statement. But you see it in the news all the time. They do all these surveys. And let me ask you this. And this is something I want to challenge you all, to all of your friends or family or coworkers or whatever, the non-believers, the ones that think you're crazy because what you say is supposedly all conspiracy theory. I want you to do this little test with them. Ask any one of them, have they ever been called to do a news survey? I sure haven't. So when Jill Stein, for example, said that 80% of Americans wanted this recount, I don't remember ever being asked my opinion. I would actually be shocked if anyone listening has ever been called for us to do a survey. So anybody listening right now, whether you are listening to this live or you are Satanic Light, do me a favor. If you want to leave comments, that's fine, but just coming here to promote other people's channels, not a good thing. So, how many of you in the comment section, whether you watch this live or you're watching this hours, days, weeks later, put in the comment section if you have ever been called for any news poll in your life? Because even if you did get a call, how many of you would actually take the time to do these polls? I mean, have you ever ordered something online and afterwards they always ask you, would you like to do an online poll? How many of you actually fill those out, or you just click off on them? I sure have never done one of those online polls. So when somebody calls you, just imagine you're on your cell phone, you're on your way to work, or just sitting around, you're on your cell phone, your phone rings. You, for some reason, even though you don't know the number, you pick it up and say, hi, I would like you to take this survey. I guarantee you, before they even finish those words, you have already hung up on them or said, no, thank you. So think of it this way. If I was, in a way, like, they can get away with saying they're being honest because maybe they're accurate and saying, 80% did say it. Well, let's say this. I interview 10 people, and 9 of the 10 agree with what my poll is. Well, that's 90% of the people surveyed that agreed with my statement. So let's just say I was a newscaster and I was talking about, let's say, Hillary Clinton. And I did a survey. I don't tell them how many people I surveyed, but 9 out of the 10 people I surveyed all said Hillary Clinton would win. So if I went on the newscast and said, well, I just did a recent survey and 90% of the people surveyed said Hillary Clinton should be president. Well, I didn't lie, did I? So this is another way that they lie to people, that they give misinformation, because they may poll 1,000 people, maybe 10,000 people. Well, last time I checked, we have approximately over 350, or around such, 350 million people in this country. So even if they interviewed 1 million people, that's not even 1% of the population. And I seriously doubt they actually research and interview that many people. So in the comments section, I want you to tell me honestly, have you ever had a call for any survey from any news article, any news media outlet? So where are they getting these numbers from? And also, why do they never disclose how many people have been surveyed? Because then you might think twice about it. Because if they say, well, we surveyed 3,000 people and 100% of them said, America should be disbanded or guns should be outlawed. Well, that's wonderful that that group did it. Well, what if they went to an anti-gun rally and interviewed and made a poll there? You think it might be a little biased? That's the things that I want you to think about. And these are the things that we take for granted, that we don't understand what is going on in this world, and we actually just believe, because there's a lie in the word believe, in anything that we're told on the television. So I'm going to keep this video relatively short. I challenge any of you out there to take this video, place it on your social networks, and do a challenge. Ask anybody out there, have they ever been surveyed? Have they ever even gotten a call? And if they got an email, how many of them actually took the time to fill it out? Because I know anytime I ever ordered anything online and they asked me for that survey afterwards, I click no thanks. And yet, news media wants to tell you that their agenda is all about taking surveys without telling you the numbers so they can be honest. So if they go to an anti-gun rally and they interview 1,000 people and the survey is, do you think guns should be banned? What do you think the odds are that they're going to get a high percentage of people saying, yes, guns should be banned? So they don't tell you where they do the interviews and the surveys. They don't tell you how many. They just tell you the numbers to fit their agenda. So do you think when they were talking about the election, when most of the news, quote unquote, news outlets, and I say that very facetiously, do you think when they were giving these surveys out of 90% of the people say Hillary Clinton is going to be president, you think they were probably doing the surveys at a Clinton rally or a place where people were going to, support Hillary Clinton? But they don't say that because they want people to just believe whatever they're told. That's what propaganda is all about. That's what agendas are all about. So I challenge any of you out there that care, and I know the ones that keep coming back really do, that take this video, post it on your social networks, do a challenge, and ask people, have they ever been surveyed? And make them think about this. Because if you get people to start thinking on a small scale on something as simple as this, they might start digging deeper into what's going on and see that media tends to lie about a lot of things because they're not investigative reporters anymore. They are entertainers. News is listed as entertainment. Just, in my opinion, not very good, not very honest, not very full of integrity type of entertainment. So that's all I'm going to say. I challenge all of you out there who care to spread this out there. Let me know in the comments section if you have ever had anyone ever call you, and even if they did you actually take the survey? I would be shocked if honestly, and I'm talking honestly because anybody can just say, yeah, I did it. I would say that probably 90% of the people, if not more, I'll do my own survey, 90% of the people that come here will have said that they never, ever even got a call, let alone filled out or answered the call. So thanks for listening. Give it a thumbs up, please. Leave your comments. Watch as much of the video as you can, especially when it re-uploads, because if you want to help my information get out there, these new YouTube algorithms require interaction, that's comments, the thumbs up or thumbs down. If you want to hate it, that's fine. I don't care. It's interaction. And also time of length of watching. So that's why I'm going to keep this short. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Don't be fooled. Think for yourself. Get rid of your bank accounts. Cut up your credit cards. Open a federal credit union account. Never be afraid to question authority. Lose the fear and help us gain our freedoms, our true freedoms. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. And don't forget to have your trolls spayed or neutered.